Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Apple. It is time for another update, and on this chart we are tracking this series of 1-2 setups that have formed over the large time frame on this chart, and only now we are really looking to complete an initial third wave to the upside. And even at this point it does seem questionable, like cannot do a continuation in the series of 1-2 setups. Well, it can. And other interpretations are of course possible within this chart, but at the moment I can still track an impulse, and I will continue to track this as an impulse. Now, within this movement to the upside, in the previous video I was mentioning that it is likely that this third wave has not topped yet, and we have adjusted the support zone that we were tracking for wave 4. Unfortunately, it was after we had already bottomed, it seems, within this correction. And we are looking for an extension within the wave 3, and I had adjusted in the previous video, if you remember, this support zone to contain something like a 1-2. This would be the third. We were looking for a fourth wave correction, and now a fifth wave to extend this large wave 3. Other counts are possible within this movement to the upside, but honestly, doesn't really matter the internal structure that we have within the impulse that we are tracking here within the wave 3. The main idea is that we are looking for an additional high to complete a 5-wave structure within the 5th wave of this larger wave 3, and then we can look for a follow-up correction in a wave 4. And it is unfortunate that we did not catch this movement, this initial correction in the wave 4, and it is still technically possible for it to turn into an overshoot with the wave B and still come back to it. But at this point, I wouldn't place any bets on that, and I would continue to track movements directly higher. And for that reason, I have already removed the bearish interpretation that would suggest still lower prices before pushing higher in the next wave of the pattern to the upside. And within this idea, we are still tracking a 5-wave structure. This would be something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we are tracking to the upside, but it is very likely that it will develop within an ending diagonal where we still have the 5 waves, but internally they are all within built by ABC structures. And we can now add a count here to the chart, and I believe that we are still very much within this wave 3, and I would like to add here even something like an ABC, which is the pattern that I am tracking within this structure. And within the wave C, I could still see further extensions, quite extensive ones actually, where I would look at this as a 1-2 setup, but then I would consider this third wave, this only the wave 3 internally within the wave C, and even after this movement is complete, I'm still looking for a fourth and a fifth to complete the larger structure within the wave 3. And once that is complete, we are looking for an even larger correction in a wave 4, and then another movement in the 5th wave to the upside. And for that idea, I would like to add, but I would like to remove this first, but I would like to add these counts to the chart and draw some levels of support that I'm looking for direct continuation to the upside. And within this wave 3, I'm looking here at an ABC structure. It's also an ending diagonal within this large wave C. And in that case, I would be looking for support if we don't manage to push directly higher. And honestly, we are at the all-time high, so it is likely to happen. There is no confirmation that we have topped within this wave C to the upside, and in fact I do believe that we may even consider that this is a 1-2 and this is a third wave itself, where we are again tracking an ending diagonal within this internal wave C. Very many diagonal patterns in this area, and in that case I would be looking still at the moment for a little bit further extensions. I don't see any divergences just yet, so probably a couple more highs could fit well within this structure. But if we don't manage to push any higher, I would be watching out for support in the area between the $264 level all the way down to the $254 level. Now, if that area doesn't hold, we may need to consider this large wave 3 complete in something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not ideal. I would like further extensions internally, and I should even add a count here, I suppose. And let's use the smaller degree. But if this doesn't hold. We do overlap with the larger support zone, so unfortunately there is no clear invalidation point for breaking the internal 61.8% retracement. But yeah, we are looking at the larger support zone generally between the $259 level all the way down to the $242 level. And yeah, since we are tracking a general diagonal pattern to the upside, we do need to keep kind of a close eye on it, because yeah, the structure can morph at any time, especially on these small time frames. But for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.